After recording the cache, I'll play this one back. And one of the things about this motion capture file is that the way that the shoulders on the mocap character are animated are actually a little bit strange. I've actually found that with this piece of data. But overall, the motion of the cloth looks pretty good. If I could somehow just go in and animate around the shoulder problem, the weird shoulder angles I'm getting, that would be okay. So really it's just a matter of tuning this simulation and making sure that the envelope underneath isn't crashing through as well. So you notice if I hide the mesh, any weird problem I might have with the shoulder could cause a problem with the simulation. So likely when you see weird pinching things, it's usually a good idea to go in and sort of smooth out the envelope weights on the underlying low proxy mesh. You'll find that smoothing goes a long way to solving a lot of really weird issues with cloth. Another thing I've found is, depending on your time and budget, and this is always kind of the case, is you really have to just go with things sometimes. And if it looks really cool and the client wants it, well, I mean, that's just the way it works, right? So it's always kind of a bit of a balance. But let's see what's happening with the shoulders there now. I'll just actually put on wireframe on shaded. And that looks a whole lot better. I could probably do a little bit of blending right through the chest. Maybe on the underside here. But I'm willing to go with that. I think that'll probably fix some of my issues. I think one of the other things that I would do as well is I would start to define areas where there's more flexibility in motion. So I might want to have a little bit more flexibility or springiness to shoulder areas and the end of a piece of cloth, and have a little bit more flexibility. So let's look at doing that. I'm going to do a resimulation of the point cache, but before I actually do that, I want to do a little bit more work before I take the time to do it. The point caches take a little bit of time, so I'm going to work through it here and tune the cloth a little better. So I'll minimize that or close it, and I can minimize the cloth page.